Good afternoon. 2:18 p.m. here in California. We're on California 58. We're coming into Bakersfield. We're about 70 miles away from our stop. We're going to be getting up here in a few miles, get on California 99, take that north up to Tulare. And in the morning, we'll make our deliveries. Hello, John. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. So tomorrow, we're going to make our 2 deliveries in Visalia and Hanford, which are to the east and the west, respectively. Oh, pardon me. And then once we make that delivery tomorrow, or those 2 deliveries, we will then be heading towards Oxnard, Wainema, the port, no, Wainema Port, where we're going to pick up an asphalt road roller, you know, a compactor. We're going to pick that up, which is going to Frederick, Colorado. But just a little while ago, I was given another load to pick up. I was given another load to pick up in Long Beach, I believe it is. So we got a bucket to pick up for a wheel loader. And we're going to put that on the truck as well. That is going to Jerome, Idaho. So instead of going out towards Albuquerque way, we're going to be heading pretty much back the way we came in, up through Las Vegas. That's more than likely the way I'm going to take. Which is going to suck because now I'm going to be in California even longer than I thought I would be if I just went out to Arizona. But that takes us more northward. So we get up through Las Vegas, up to Salt Lake City, then due north heading up towards Boise. So we will see what we can do. We need about 14, I think it said 14 feet, 13 or 14 feet of deck length to keep it all on deck. But I can go up to 4 feet off the back without needing a permit, so we're okay for that. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. Bakersfield. Over 317,000 people in Bakersfield. Elevation about 406 feet. So we got to go a little bit different than what we would have otherwise. So instead of heading out towards Albuquerque on I-40, we're going to stay on 15 back up through, but more than likely up through Las Vegas again, up to Salt Lake City. Come on, let's learn how to drive. It's not that hard. It's a BMW. It's only the ultimate drive machine if you learn how to drive it. Idiot. So, we're going to be going here to Visalia, then over to Hanford, then down towards Oxnard, and then back out the way we're coming, back up I-15. Back up into Nevada, Arizona, Utah. There's another person who can't seem to match. They can't seem to match the speed of the highway, can't use their turn signal, can't drive. That's dangerous on the road. That's the kind of person that's dangerous on the road. So like I said, then we get up to Jerome, Idaho, Twin Falls, near Boise, that type of area. I-80. They're in Wyoming. And really, you couldn't have stayed behind me and done that. So then we get on to I-80, we'll take that over to like Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then down I-25 to Frederick, Colorado, where we'll deliver the roller to where we've been many, many a times on Monarch Street, there in Frederick. So, not too bad. I mean, I really don't want to go through the desert Southwest again, but pardon me. But we do have a load. We have actually 2 loads to get out of California. So hopefully, if everything goes nice and smooth, I'll make my 2 deliveries as fast as possible. I'll get my 2 loads on the truck as fast as possible. But that's of course depending upon other people putting the bucket on the truck, because I can't do that myself. The little roller, as long as they got a dock and they don't have a restriction on somebody else, moving vehicles around the yard. Yeah, ready. But we will see. And if I have to spend more time waiting for people to do their job instead of me just doing it and getting it over with and not wasting time, I may or may not get out of California. Because all I have to do is get back up to Primm, to Whiskey Pete's. As long as I can do that, I'll be happy. But lot of ifs. But I will do my part of that, so there you go. So we're heading up to, like I said, we got to head to Visalia to deliver the first tractor. 20 miles west. We're going to go to Hanford, deliver there. Then we got about 210 miles, like about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, maybe even 5, to get down to the port there near Oxnard, north of Long Beach. And then we'll head over to Long Beach, which is, I believe, where we're picking up this this wheel loader bucket. I think they said 15 foot wide, so we're gonna put that behind our roller. And we'll take that north up to Jerome, Idaho, drop off the bucket, then back through Wyoming, down I-25 to Frederick, deliver the roller. And then we will see where we are going from there. So today is what, the 13th? Today's the 14th. Yep. So the 15th we'll deliver and pick up, which will be Thursday. The 16th is Friday. We're going to get most of the way we should be able to get to the top, somewhere in the northern part of Utah at a minimum, at a bare minimum. By Friday afternoon, we should be somewhere up, the north part of Utah, bare minimum. I doubt I'll be able to deliver Saturday or Sunday, so we'll be taking a break somewhere up there. We'll maybe making some phone calls to see what can and can't be done to deliver that wheel bucket. The wheel loader bucket. We'll see what can and can't be done. Buck Owens Boulevard, here in Bakersfield. We got 60 miles to go, so just a tad over an hour. We're going to stop up here in Tulare. We got a Pilot Flying J and a Love's there. We're going to try to get into the Flying J so I can get my free shower. And then we will, like I said, deliver first thing in the morning. As soon as they open, head over to Hanford, bang, Oxnard, Long Beach, then up to Jerome, then down to Frederick. So, hey Josh, everything's running good for the most part. I mean, I still have to get my, I'm going to get my APU looked at when I get to Denver. And I'm an APU looked at. My trailer is having a problem with the ABS lights. The ABS, warning here on the dash is on, so I'm gonna have that looked at as well. But I'm gonna wait till I get to Denver to do that. They're not gonna do it here in California anyway. Too expensive. B, I don't want to be stuck in California any more than I have to. So we're just gonna postpone it a little bit. And then, like I said, once I get to Denver, sometime beginning next week, I mean Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna have it looked at that time. So we should be able to get that, like I said, done fairly easily. I mean, a wheel, a little roller, a little asphalt roller. I don't exactly know how big it is. I haven't looked at the dimensions that they're giving me. It's a Ham M 10i roller, and you can look at it. HAMM M10i roller. I don't know how big it is. I've never called one before. I really haven't taken the time to look because I've been busy with other things. So, but I'm going to the port, so I need my TWIC card, which I have. So I have to pay for an escort, which is a ripoff. I mean, they act like they're guarding Fort Knox or nuclear waste. They're not, it's a port. It's not that ultra secure. And they have guards at the gate. So what's the point? You got to have information to get in to get what you're picking up or to deliver. So what's the point? Whatever. So we will get my 2 deliveries done in the morning, the 2 pickups done in the afternoon, and we should be A-okay.
Wait a second, anyone got me on this little radio? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, mile marker 29 got you. So, we got one more stop added to us, so we don't have to go out through Southern California or like I-40. We still have to come back up to Barstow and head out that way. But so right now we're in Bakersfield, Josh. We're going to be stopping at Tulare tonight. Visalia, Hanford, Oxnard, Long Beach are my stops tomorrow. And then, like I said, I-15, we're going to get back out and head north all the way up to, and I think we'll probably be getting off I-15 somewhere to head straight up north to Jerome, Idaho.
Hello, radio check. Anyone got a copy?
Mile marker 30, copy.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Loud and clear. I delivered right here.
Get your location?
I delivered right here at this John Deere a little while ago. Mile marker 30, northbound, gotcha.
Good. Coffee and, what is that, 7 Standard?
So, like I said, I delivered to there once before. Wasn't too bad. That was the, that was back in February. Actually, on my birthday, February 8th, delivered right to that John Deere dealer. Then I came up here to this Pilot Flight J, just a little bit north of here, if I remember correctly. And then from there, I had to go down to downtown Los Angeles, Inglewood, to pick up a concrete silo at 1 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, which was going all the way back to New Jersey. Pain in the neck. No, I've never had a problem with the DEF on this truck. I mean, the lowest I've had the DEF on this truck is like a little bit under a quarter, but I've never had DEF problem on this truck. I mean, the Volvo, a 2016 670 Volvo, yes, had problems with the DEF on that truck many a times. The Kenworth T680, that was a 2019 Kenworth T680. I had one or two problems when you let the when the DEF got really like under 1/8 of a tank, it had problems. But I've never had a problem on this truck. But the DEF has never been lower than a quarter of a tank for the most part on this truck anyway, so it might mean, I think DEF is a waste of time, energy, money. Excuse me. All right. Lordy, okay. So California 99 northbound. We're about mile marker 32. We're going up to exit 85. So about 52 miles north. And you see all the grapevines here. But, like I said, we got to load immediately, which means I'm not going to be sitting around in California longer than I need to be. I said, I just hope I can get my 2 loads off in the morning as fast as possible and get loaded with these other 2 pieces as fast as possible. If I can make it right back to Primm, Nevada by the end of the day, I'll be perfectly satisfied with that. If I have the time to make it there and I can get out of the state, back in Nevada, I'll be happy with that tomorrow. But we will see. You know, I'm going to a port. That might be paperwork issue BS that I got to deal with there. 2, I have to have a loader put a bucket on a truck on the trailer for me, so that may take a little bit of time because I'm relying on somebody else to operate a piece of equipment. So you know that's a pain in the butt. Northbound right side, 35. Walking on the highway, that's not exactly a smart thing to do. Visalia, 62 miles, which is right near Tulare. So we got less than 12 miles to go to get to our receiver in the morning. Something like that, about 12 miles. And then it's 21 miles over to our second receiver, over due west, over in Hanford. You know, the tractors I can take off myself without an issue. That's sign the paper. Where do you want it? I'll take care of it. I don't need to wait for anybody to do that. The roller at the port, unless they prohibit me from doing it, I'll load that myself. The bucket, unfortunately, I will not be able to do that myself because they're not going to let me operate their machine to put the bucket on. But we'll get it on. We'll get those things secured as rapidly as we possibly can. Because I don't want to be dilly-dallying, wasting my time. I want to get out of California by the end of the day tomorrow. And you know, that's the goal. You know, that's the only goal I have set at the moment. And then after that, we'll worry about getting to Jerome and getting to Frederick. And then from there, we'll get the truck looked at, get the APU looked at. My driver, man, I'm going to ask her to try to get me back east, and B, try to leave me back east for a little while. You know, so I can take care of a few other things near my sister's house, you know, and just get out of the West. I just want to be out of the West for a while. I'm tired of being out here.
Look good back there yourself.
So this is the Flight J I came up to back in February. And I had to wait. I delivered on a Monday because I stayed in Primm, Nevada the weekend. February the 8th, I made my delivery. Then I came up here and waited. Tuesday afternoon, something like Tuesday afternoon, I got a load out of Inglewood, California to pick up a concrete silo at 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay, Wednesday 1 a.m., no problem. Bing, bang, boom. I'll get it done. Then they called back like an hour later. No, well, sorry, the crane is canceling until the next day. So that turned into Thursday at 1 a.m. And because it delayed me one day, I got stuck in all that ice and bad weather in Texas. If I had gotten loaded Wednesday at 1 a.m., I would have avoided all that stuff in Texas, and I would have delivered at least 2 days earlier in New Jersey. But I had to deal with that mess down there on I-10 in Texas. And I deliberately stayed on I-10 instead of going further north because I was trying to avoid the weather. But that's in the past. Pardon me. So, but at least we got some green. We got trees that are flushed out. We got the vines. We got the trees, the fruits, the vegetables. This entire agricultural area here is finally starting to do something. We got another 50 minutes north. It is 2:50 right now, so 3:40, just about 3:40 we'll get there. I could try to make my delivery, my first one today, but I just don't have the time on my clock to try to go up and get that done. Go make the second delivery, then try to find a place to park. I'm not going to try to rush it. I'm not doing that. I'll just do it first thing in the morning. That way I don't have to try to pay for parking, which I'm not going to do here in California. I'm not going to spend a single dime in California for any reason. Now, I don't want to take money away from the people of California, the businesses, but I'm not going to contribute anything to the state via taxes. I ain't doing that. It's bad enough I'm out here delivering and picking stuff up and whatnot, burning fuel in the state. It's bad enough I'm doing that. But since that doesn't come out of my pocket, that's kind of a concession I got to make. Oh, Lord. But, like I said, gonna make myself a decent meal tonight. I think I'll make me a nice ramen tonight. Chicken. A little bit of vegetables on the side. Seaweed. A good broth. Good soup. Some green onion, some yellow onion, some chicken, which I may make some chicken, tempura chicken. You know, cut some nice strips of chicken, batter in some tempura batter and fry those. I might do that. Put that with my ramen. That might be the meal I do tonight. I also could do barbecue chicken. So I was going to do some shopping in Trinidad, Colorado this weekend, but this other load popped up, so we'll see. Actually, what I probably should do is I probably should make a call to my manager, ask her which one she wants me to do first. She wanted me to do the load in Colorado first or last, because she may want me to go up to like Othello, Washington, or you know, to pick up loads up there, or out to Tacoma. She might want me to run out that way. I don't know. You know, run to the port out in Tacoma. I think I'll give her a call and ask her, you know, which would she actually prefer me to do? Be near Denver or be more up towards Washington? Now we'll see. It can't hurt to ask. So I think I might do that. Tulare, 42 miles. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna make a little dinner tonight. I mean, I cook most of the nights anyway, even though I don't film it. But I'm deciding on what I want to do. Like I said, I was planning on going before the second load up. I was going to stop in Trinidad, Colorado, right near the border with New Mexico. I was going to do my shopping there. But now with this load to Idaho, I don't know which way she would prefer me to go. I'm going to ask that simple question. Because depending upon what needs to come off first, I may have to switch my loading. So, TJ Jones. So we will see what we need to do. It's better to ask a question than not ask a question. No, I don't think there's a stupid question. Well, let me qualify that by rephrasing it. There are stupid questions. I truly believe there are stupid questions because some people are truly stupid and they don't think before they open their mouths asking a question. Now, my manager may want me to go to the port first and pick up in Long Beach second, deliver in Idaho first, and deliver in Colorado, last. But depending on where the loads are being generated the most, I would think near Denver is going to be a little bit better. I'll be closer to my end destination. I won't have as much deadhead for the most part. That's my way of thinking. So go to Jerome first, then out to Frederick, Denver. I would have less deadhead after that. Oh, pardon me. But she may have a lot better paying loads out in, out Othello, Washington, up some of them scissor lifts or crane lifts, boom lifts up in North Bend near Snoqualmie. She may have a lot more loads over in Tacoma that pay a lot better and the deadhead is worth it. I don't know. I don't see what she sees on the load boards. So I don't know. And at almost any other point in between a good 200-mile radius, they can find a load that pays well. Off of some farm or something, some John Deere or other Caterpillar dealer or something like that. I don't know. So it's always going to be a debate on which is actually going to be better to do. So I'm going to just say, hey, you still want me to go to Denver last because you added this on at the last minute, just a day early. Which do you want me to do last? Because that's going to affect how I pick up. Because I'm picking up a roller and a wheel loader bucket. The one is motorized, I can drive that off. The bucket needs to have a tool, needs to have a piece of equipment to pick it up. So which one needs to come off first? Where's going to be the better loads after I deliver those two things? Who knows? All right. But I said I'm of the mind that, pick up the wheel loader bucket second, deliver it first, deliver the roller down in Frederick, Colorado, near Denver, and then go from there. I'd prefer to be there so I can get my trailer looked at and get my APU looked at, get those working again. My trailer ABS and my APU, so my APU works like it's supposed to. But things could change. I could actually probably be stopped to go somewhere else to pick up something else, a pallet or two of something to put on the top deck. That's a possibility. Won't be the first time I've had 3 separate loads, picking up at 3 separate locations, delivering to 3 separate locations. So that's not, let's keep it up. Let's mask it up, idiots. But we'll see what needs to be done and how we're going to get it done. I've thought about it. I've been wanting to do that. I was going to get a 4-camera system. Put one on the left side and right side mirror. Put one facing forward on the roof of the truck itself, and then one on the headache rack looking back. I have thought about that, but you know, $500, $600 for a system like that with good recording. Yeah. A, I have to buy it. B, it has to be installed by my company, so I have to get up to headquarters to get that done. C, too many other things have popped up in just life that every time I thought I was going to do it, it kind of got pushed back. So now I don't know if I'll ever actually do that. I would like to. I want to. But at the same time, you know, if I owned my own truck, that would not be a problem. That wouldn't be an issue. I could easily go ahead and do that. But since I don't own the truck, that makes things a little bit difficult. Delano Incorporated, 1915. Veteran of foreign wars of the United States Memorial Highway. Wow, that's a crappy job putting them straps around them tires. Better be through the tires, I didn't see. But that was a pretty crappy job. Halos, where they're all packaged and sent back out. A lot of orange trees off to the side. Yeah, well. Yeah. We don't need none of that going on. So, a little over half an hour to our stop up here in Tulare. See all the reefers coming into the plant here to get loaded up. 51,963 people here in Delano. Delano Marketplace. Walmart, Ross, Maya Cinemas, Pan Express, Round Table, Big Five, McDonald's. A bunch of other stuff I couldn't see. Yeah, your typical hay truck. Holy macaroni! Wow, Lord. But I am definitely hungry today. I mean, the only thing I've had is a little bit of Tostito tortilla chips, a little bit of popcorn, and some Powerade. Basically, I haven't stopped really at all. You know, I stopped at Prim at Whiskey Pete's. I went and used facilities, came right back out, didn't buy anything. That was around 9 a.m. I stopped in Boron, did my 30-minute break, didn't even go inside the store at all. And now that I get up here, we're gonna have about 2.5 hours left of driving for the day that I can actually do. So we'll have done about 8.5 hours of driving. It would have been less. I would have actually been able to make my 2 deliveries today had I been able to do 70 miles an hour here in California. But no, only allowed to do 55. So, crap. But that's the way it is. Point at the port, which is nice. I can just bring my paperwork, go right in, flash my TWIC card, bing bang boom, get that loaded. So we are good to go. But like I said, I want to have my manager trying to get me A, back east, and B, leave me there for a month or 2. I'm kind of tired of coming out west. I don't mind it once in a while, but especially the Southwest. I really do not like coming to New Mexico, Arizona, California. I really don't like that. Texas, Texas is blah. I really don't care to come to Texas. I mean, you know, Montana, yeah, I'll go to Montana anytime. But that's kind of like the limit. Montana, Wyoming, I mean, I don't mind coming out here, but out to there, but I would like to stay east of the Mississippi for a good long while, you know, a month or 2. Got the old eucalyptus trees on the side of the road, looks like. I think those are eucalyptus trees. Whoa. Pardon me. We're going to get off here at Page Avenue in about 26 miles. We got a Love's there. There's supposed to be a Flying J there as well. I've never stopped in Tulare ever, so I've just sailed on by, not really worried about it. So we will see what the parking lot is like, at least. And since I'm not paying for a shower, I got free showers. We'll see how the showers are. But beyond that, it's basically stop, park, spend the night, go do our stuff tomorrow, and get the heck out of the state. You got some more of the orchard over here to the right. I mean, lots and lots of trees going on here. Orange, lemon, lime, grapefruit, tangerine, nectarine. A lot of that citrus growing in the area. Lots of grape. You know, fruit grapes, wine grapes, raisin grapes. You know, jam and jelly grapes. You know, so you know. So a good amount of that going on around here. I mean, pretty much the entire Central Valley is just agriculture, you know, crop after crop after crop. Where you're racing to, you don't pass on the right, knuckleheads. And slam on his brakes because he can't go any further. And there he goes, just cutting somebody off just because he can. Loverly Avenue 48, mile markers 64, exit 64. What mile marker it is, I don't know. My mile marker on the Rand McNally showing mile marker 4, which not exactly right. Unless it counts by the county, which I don't. I think I've been in this county for a good while, so who knows? We've done 438 miles so far today. And being the fact we're in California, we're stuck at 55 miles an hour. We have not gotten to where we're supposed to be already. And I should actually have delivered my first stop, my first load already, and be on my way to my second, if I didn't have to be doing 55 miles an hour. I probably could have been at my second one, offloading the tractor right now, at the latest, and in, you know, say 10, 20 minutes, been on my way over here to the truck stop. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Colonel Allensworth.